Good afternoon. Starting at 6:30. Thank you.
Check 1 2 3. 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 Audio check. Audio check.
you are a member of the public who wishes to make public comment, please see Executive Director Bobek S. No.
Please go see Sakura Martin outside and get a comment card,
Go get a
then
comment.
bring it to me.
Members of the public, if you would like your very own acceptance button or a sticker, please feel free to help yourself to one of them in the box at the corner.
That
as like a WhatsApp group for disinformation around. Wow. Making sure that people are getting right.
For members of the public watching us on Facebook Live, we will begin as soon as we can get our members past security. Thank you. Thank you for your patience.
She always called me around. And so they're like, she's like, oh, I know that. She never, hey, what's up?
Might as well be in the audience.
Oh, yeah. This is so much more yes. They have like Velcro. It's so weird. So every time we get this, I'm a Velcro. Yeah, I know. I was going to say, where were you in the woods?
I just couldn't get away the whole seriously.
Good evening, everyone.
For the people online as well. We are at capacity for staffing for security. We are in process of having another security guard arrive to the premises, at which point the rest of the general public will be allowed in from outside. Currently, we are suggesting that they continue to live stream outside until that security officer arrives. We do have a number of members of the public outside who are elderly and do require seating. So we are asking 10 people to stand, come with me, join me outside, and patiently wait outside, potentially live stream until the additional security officer arrives, so you can be let back in. So I understand that is not pleasant for some folks who already have wonderful seats of their own, but we have snacks, we have buttons, we have stickers, and you will have the deep appreciation of the members of the public outside who should not be left standing for the next potentially 30 minutes or so until an additional security officer arrives. I'm going to come down here. I will have snacks with me. We are asking for 10 tributes. Thank you.
Just like, they have to be in their private time. Be flexible.
I don't know.
Including our list.
But I was just confused by the ask. I'm like, I'm not opposed to standing up. I just don't understand why. Better
Hello, everyone. Thank you again for your patience tonight. We are trying to get an additional security guard so that we can have everybody come in and be participating in this process. So I am going to try to start the meeting at 7:30. So we do have some refreshments. If you would like to have a piece of fruit or a piece of chocolate, some chips, we've got some nourishment out in the lobby area just outside of the auditorium. Thank you for your patience.
TCRA. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I think Sue might be, I think she's telling them, right? Because she came over and talked to,
Okay. All
I
right.
think they'll still stay
just
with
wanna
the
let-
page. I wonder, can he eat in here?
I have no idea.
I think so. That golden air is good. Yes, they fish viewers. They have like a vegan. They have a vegan fish that is actually like a big salmon or something like that. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. This was exceptional. One of my brothers.
Hello again, everyone. They have started letting the rest of our guests in from outside. So once all of our guests have joined us, we will begin the meeting. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you.
Sue's telling, yeah. Yeah, one of my brothers likes that song, whatever. Yeah, no, oh, no, Ricardo. back in New York, so I'm gonna go be there. Daughter's gonna fly out, so they, you know, I know, it's just so good. But I'm not like, I'm just gonna, and I'm also like, because I work with a lot of people, if I should finish work tomorrow, I should have that's like different sections. On the west side. Wow. And so we have He's
talked about a month ago about I know you brought that back. I don't know if it makes sense to talk about it. Thinking it over, discussing it.
You mean the mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct.
It's not a surprise. Multiple So in terms of the board of supervisors, we don't have on board right now. It's not on board yet. No. I think he feels actual attachment quote and he has concerns about being attached. But we're still talking about it. Walton's not on board yet. Wouldn't necessarily expect that. Maybe we'll see. We had some good discussions. Dorsey was never good. Dario came on yesterday. Rose came on yesterday. Elbert on board. We were hoping today, so it's been 18 days, it's been a normal turnaround, but I literally didn't count business days for holidays, so we're expecting the next couple of days. We turned in 18 days. We feel pretty secure. We think there's going to be we were tracking our delivery already. So we were very close to 72%. We know we have I'd say about 95%, 11%. I'm going to bother you too much.
You gotta bother.
Yeah, you do a little. That's true.
Not that much time.
Well, I was talking to Matt today, and he's like, "Oh, I already endorsed you." It's like, what? I said, "No, I think I talked to you a month ago. So you told me you were 99%. That's not an endorsement." All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, right, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the public, it's 7:28 and we are going to get started in 2 minutes. So please take your seats. If you have a comment card and have not yet turned it in, please see our executive director, Bob Agastandari, in the purple shirt. gentlemen, members of the public, it is 7:30 and we are going to start this meeting of the San Francisco Democratic County Central Committee. My name is Nancy Tung, I'm the chair. I'm calling the meeting to order. Director Chen. Would you be so kind as to call the roll?
Calling the roll, Vice Chair Akbar.
Present.
Member Alioto-Pierre. Member Avalos. Vice Chair Barnes.
Here.
Vice Chair Kawaguchi.
Here.
Member Chan.
Present.
Member Chandler.
Here.
Director Chen, myself here. Director Coles. Member Dorsey.
Here.
Member Galata.
Here.
Member Gupta.
Here.
Vice Chair Hyken.
Present.
Member Ho.
Here.
Member Kim.
Present by proxy.
Director Lai.
Present.
Member Mahmood.
Present.
Member Mar.
Present.
Member Nguyen.
Present.
Member Philhar.
Present.
Member Sangiardi.
Present.
Member Stephanie.
Present.
Member Tu.
Here.
Chair Tom.
Present.
Ex officios. Member Pelosi.
Here by proxy.
Member Mullen.
Here by proxy.
Member Kounalakis.
Here by proxy.
Member Ma.
Here by proxy.
Member Cohen.
Here by proxy.
Member Wiener.
Here.
Member Haney.
Here by proxy.
Member Ting.
Here by proxy.
Chair Tom, you have quorum.
Thank you. Moving on to item number 2 of our agenda, approval of the meeting agenda. At this time, I would offer an amendment because of the delay in the proceedings. I would like to move general public comment before the approval of meeting minutes. All in favor? Any opposed? Abstentions? Right. The meeting agenda is approved as amended. Moving on to general public comment. The DCCC will take public comment on all items of the agenda and other matters germane to party business which are not on the agenda. The total time for public comment is limited to 1 hour by virtue of our bylaws. In order to accommodate as many points of view as possible, I will allow public comment for 1 minute each person, and we'll see how many people we get through. Right? So, we also always encourage written public comment to info@sfdems.org. All of those comments are relayed to the members in advance of the meeting. Executive Director, SVR.
Thanks, John. My first meeting here. Bear with me. When I call your name, I'm going to call you in about groups of 5 to 6 at a time. You can go ahead and line up over here, and you will see me hold this up when you have 30 seconds, and you will see me hold up time when you're at time. And I'm going to be keeping time on my very sophisticated phone timer. There we go. With that, starting with Terry Whalen, Abhishek Kumar, Andrew Signer, Elliot Robbins, and Susan Garrity. Go ahead and line up. I just realized I need to move this mic to them.
Hi, I'm Terry Whalen. I am a Democrat, and I am a 20-year resident in the Richmond district, where my wife and I have raised 2 now college-aged kids. I think the current mayor has done a lot of amazing things for San Francisco, including shepherding us through the dark days of COVID, but I think we are still not on the right path and we need a big change after 6 years. I think we need new leadership, bold ideas, and skilled execution to improve public safety, ensure our streets and sidewalks are clean and walkable for everyone, including kids and families, and to enhance and stimulate economic opportunities for all. To that end, Mark Farrell has announced that he will prioritize a fully staffed SFPD. He will no longer allow tent encampments to hold our sidewalks hostage, and he will cut red tape as well as taxes for small businesses doing less than $5 million annually in the city of San Francisco. I've known Mark Farrell for 12 years, and I strongly encourage you guys to endorse him for our mayor.
Hi, my name is Kumar. I'm a D3 resident. So for the first time in a lot of years, D3 has the chance to have a supervisor who will, look to the future and help build the city we need. A city which is inclusive of all and welcomes everyone, and one which functions. To that end, I think housing is probably the most critical policy issue in the city right now. The DCCC, I believe you have resolved to be pro-housing. So for y'all, the correct choice shouldn't be, excuse me, somebody who has specifically said they will take legal action to weasel out of building the 82,000 units we need to build. It isn't somebody who will prioritize the 50 people who can show up, in the middle of the morning on a weekday to give public comment over the needs of the entire district or the city. It's Danny Sauter. He's the one we want. Please endorse him. And for the same reasons, London Breed for mayor, and P.S. Mike Chen for SFMDA board. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Andrew Signer. I'm the Vice President of the Hayes Valley Neighborhood Association. I'm a registered Democrat. I've been a Democrat most of my adult life. I'm here to ask you to please endorse Dean Preston for supervisor for District 5. I've been working with the supervisor and his office since the beginning of the pandemic. We started out creating a car-free space in the middle of Hayes Valley with an army of volunteers, including the supervisor and all of his staff. That program continues today. He's stood shoulder to shoulder with us for the last 4 years. Also, the same pattern with trying to get affordable workforce housing built in our neighborhood. I'm standing here because he stood at podiums for us. Protecting marginalized communities and supporting transit are things that I value, and they're things that make me proud to be a Democrat. Thanks for your time.
Elliot Robbins. Hi, my name is Elliot Robbins. I am a lifelong San Francisco. I've been here for over 25 years, and I've also been a Democrat all my life. I'm here to ask you to support Mark Farrell for our male candidate because I think he's the one that gives us the best chance for change. I will say thank you to y'all. I know you have a hard job. It's not easy. You're going to be here late tonight, so thank you for that. We voters appreciate it. I do see a lot of familiar faces up there. That's because you're all part of a slate that I voted for in March called the Democrats for Change, and I'd like you to fulfill that promise and vote for change again, because Mark Farrell is the person that can bring what you said, that we need to get the city on the right track, fix our city's problems, get us affordable housing, and focus on public safety. And Mark, I think, is the person, a lifelong Democrat, that can help us champion that change, and I hope that you will consider him as the mayoral candidate that can fulfill that promise that you came through as the Democrats for Change. So again, my name is Elliot Robbins, and I'm endorsing Mark Farrell for mayor. Thank you.
And Susan Garrett.
Hi, good evening. I'm Susan Garrity. I'm endorsing Mark Farrell for mayor. I wanted to say, first of all, that Mark is a family man, and one of my favorite stories about him is in his decision to run for mayor. He and his family spent many evenings at the kitchen table talking about whether he should do that and how it would impact his family. Well, they're all in. And his wife not only attends house parties, she works phone bank, his kids, they all walk in parades. It's a family affair. So I'm supporting, all I got was a story.
Up next, I have Griffin Lee, Delta Medina, Gabriel Medina, Dr. Veronica, I didn't catch the last name, somebody put Dr. Veronica. Monica, sorry.
Veronica Honeycutt.
Thank you. Still learning how to read. And lastly, Rufus Watkins. Griffin Lee.
Hello, my name is Griffin Lee. I'm here on behalf of for Mark Farrell. Excuse me. I'm a believer in support of Mark Farrell because he will bring back bold items back to City Hall. He will bring accountability and transparency. San Francisco has lost our way over the last 6 years. As someone who's of Asian descent, I have no longer trust in Mayor Breed. I want to support her. He will fully fund our police staff. He will bring back accountability to public safety and ensure all residents feel like they're proud to call San Francisco home again. He will also fully fund a 24/7 centralized intake center because he's a compassionate individual who will help people off the streets so that sidewalks are for everyone again. They're not today. Lastly, he will be creative in bringing back the business community to revitalize downtown. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Thank you so much for your service. I am here on behalf of over 44 Mission residents who have signed the following letter. As Mission residents and advocates, we have a lot of love for our communities. We are a diverse group of folks from all over the world and 3 generations in. This is a special place in the heart of the city, and yet we are not blind to the issues that we face. This is why we're looking for a supervisor who can work with our community to solve them. Trevor Chandler is not up to that job. He simply lacks the cultural competency needed and is advocating for policies that will not ensure the safety of our communities. This is why we're asking all of you to vote and not to abstain, but rather for a no endorsement in D9. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your comment. Gabriel.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gabriel Medina. I'm Secretary for Chicano Latino Caucus here for California Democratic Party. Also former president for LDC, SF Young Dems, and District 11 Dems. And, I'm here to support, really actually a slew of candidates. We've had a huge problem. You've seen Trump has been gaining traction with the Latino community. And he's been gaining traction every year since 2020. One of that is the decisions of our local parties and our national party and the policies that happen. We have 3 great candidates for District 9, Jackie Fielder, Roberto Hernandez, Stephen Torres, that deserve your vote. If you do not have these people as your slate, you will further lose the Latino community. I would also like to feature Dean Preston, also who's been making sure to advance the issues that affect us most, affordable housing for the Latino community. Our neighborhoods in the Mission have lost, a third of our population over the last 20 years. You know this, you've seen the stories. So we need to make sure we maintain these services. Also, Milner Melgar, who's doing a great job on my street, Ocean Avenue, in District 7. So thank you.
Where you go, Gabe? Dr. Mom. Anika. I'm sorry. I just. No, I just.
Dr. Veronica Honeycutt. I'm a member of the D11 Democratic Club, a longtime OMI resident, and a former educator and administrator at City College of San Francisco, and a former teacher at the San Francisco Unified School District. I'm here today to ask for your support for Mr. Ernest Jones, otherwise known as EJ. He is a man of intelligence and integrity. He has worked tirelessly for decades at the grassroots level, in the community at large, and in other civic capacities to address community issues and challenges. EJ has brought and continues to bring resources to D11. He possesses the experience, knowledge, ability, and capacity to bring opportunities. He's pro-housing, pro-public safety, pro-workforce, and pro-labor. Please support him. Thank you.
Hey, thanks guys. Hey, I don't need this. I got a big mouth anyway. And, my name is Rufus Watkins, Midtown Apartment resident, District 5. I'm here to support, endorse Dean Preston. He was there for us, helping people of color, helping people of low income. He's the best person for District 5. So, and also here, I'm here to support Connie Chan, Jackie Fielder, best people. Again, these are the people's candidates, not the big tech big people. So again, Dean Preston, D5, Connie Chan, District 1, District 9, Jackie Fielder. Thanks. Peace out. Bye.
Next up, I have our Anthony Monsoir, Ellen Zhao, Elijah Ball, Barry Schill, and Susanna Applet. Again, apologize if I misspelled.
Good evening, my name is Jay Anthony Menhuar. I'm a San Francisco resident and a member of Carpenters Local 22, affiliated with the North Park Carpenters Union. We solely endorse Mayor Breed and solely endorse the following supervisors. District 1, Marjorie Philauer. District 3, Danny Sauter. District 5, Bilal Mahmoud. District 7, Myrna Melgard. District 9, Roberto Hernandez. And District 11, Michael Lai. These folks have believed in strong union labor and support the North Park Carpenters Union. I hope that they all receive your vote and support. Thank you for your time.
Good evening. My name is Ellen Li Zhao. I am a conservative Christian. I am 55 years old. I used to be a Democrat for more than 20 years. I am here today just to share with members. Ring choice, you can always put my name 1, 2, 3. And I'm also here to advocate for you to endorse me, a Republican leader, to overturn what's going on in San Francisco where people are dying on the street, drug dealings, legalize it, and free alcohol to homeless. So I'm here also give you a notice. Stop discriminating me as a conservative, as a mother, as an immigrant, and as a social worker. I live and work for San Francisco for 38 years. I do have 2 adult children. And I understand that we might be Democrat outside, but we think like Republicans. So I am here to serve a public notice of discrimination. You have organized so many debates but excluded me because I am a conservative, I am a mother, I am pro-life, and I am an immigrant. I love you all and I forgive those who call me names and call me racist and call me terrorist. It's not cool to calling me like that. Thank you.
Elijah Ball.
Hello, my name is Elijah Ball, and I live and work in G3. I support Danny because of his stance on public safety. Danny has always been an ally to marginalized communities and understands the importance of improving public safety on our streets. I've been assaulted twice in this city, the first in Union Square and another a block from my home. When men punched, tackled, and stole what I had, police responded quickly and effectively. In the first incident, pedestrians alerted nearby foot patrol officers, and in the second, police arrived quickly and apprehended suspects. Both cases were traumatic, but I felt confident with our city's response then. Today, I rarely see police in my community. Response times are slow, and these incidents are becoming far too common. Danny supports a safety plan that includes ending the police department shortage, so he can effectively serve the entire San Francisco community, and that's why I support him. Thank you.
My name is Barry Schiller. I'm a long-term homeowner and resident of San Francisco. We're very fortunate in District 3 to have several viable candidates, but I urge you to endorse Danny Sauter. Why? Because I think Danny represents the best for the future of the Democratic Party, not just in District 3. Very briefly, I know from my own experience that Danny understands what leadership is. He understands what leadership is not. And very few people do understand those things. He understands its service to the community. It's a lot of hard work, and it's inspiring people. Secondly, and what really got me excited about Danny is that he's respectful. I've never once heard him say a disparaging word about any of his fellow folks running for office, past or future, or present or past. And I find that really refreshing in politics. So, in summary, I would say I encourage you to endorse Danny Sauter. I think it will be an investment well made. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm retired from the business department at City College. My union endorsed AFT. The faculty at City College endorses Dean Preston. But I have a personal reason to endorse Dean Preston, and I really want you folks to think about it. I am a third generation San Franciscan. Myself, my mother, and my grandmother were born in the city. I have been a renter for over 50 years, and I have been evicted 5 times, and I never did anything wrong. The person I trust to really protect tenants in the city is Dean Preston. Please consider that.
Hello, I'm Keith Friedman. I'm a Democrat. May not be obvious from the company I'm currently keeping. The voters are clear. They want new voices and outsider perspectives. That's why they elected the new slate of the DCCC. As the only gay man running for mayor, the only gay Democrat running for mayor, and a new outside voice, I'd like to speak on the issue of recruiting and electing queer women. I'm a white man. Being new to this process has been very hard. Very, very, very hard. If we want to get queer women elected, and I'm all for it, we need to have a more welcoming process. The Democratic clubs have been unwelcoming, resistant, ignored texts, calls, emails, or they just don't have contact information. I'm not complaining. I knew this was going to be an uphill battle, but if we need to do better. We need a process that respects the will of the voters and encourages and welcomes new and diverse voices. Thank you.
Your comment. Lisa Aubrey.
Good evening. For 3 decades, I have engaged with my D5 neighbors and community. I've known Dean Preston for over a decade before he became our supervisor. We've worked on local issues and challenges like building 100% affordable housing at 730 Scannion, fighting displacement and illegal evictions, on the city's response to fires and fire victims, on public transit and the challenges with our neighborhood bus lines, and on building truly affordable housing for working families, veterans, and low-income seniors. We've worked together on neighborhood safety, foot patrols, the ambassador program in the Haight-Ashbury. We also worked with Dean on the temporary safe sleeping site at 730 Stanton when they closed all the congregate shelters during COVID. Dean is a thoughtful leader, a good listener, and a strong advocate for our D5 communities. We respect him. Dean Preston is a true champion of working families, and also I support his tenants' boot camps because helping people not get evicted is important. Thank you.
Kathy Burke.
evening. My name is Kathy Burek. I've been a resident of Richmond District for about 50 years. I ardently support, and I ask you please to endorse Connie Chan. She has the most experience at City Hall. She has shown that she can produce legislation that has compassion because she cares about the people in her district. And besides that, she wants to hold City Hall accountable, which is not a bad idea. And it really, really troubles me that the last few elections, big money has come in to try to buy my district, and I am so ticked off. And if this body could do anything, you should look at where the money is coming from. People should be able to serve their communities and not the people who pay for them to get elected. It really is upsetting. So I also want to endorse Dean Preston. We need housing. We need someone who cares about homeless and doesn't just want to sweep them on the street. We want to make sure we have a good place for them to go and they get the care they need. Melgar, Myra, she just urged to pass a resolution to support City College. And I think Dean, God help me, Aaron Peskin is going to make a better mayor than anyone I've heard mentioned tonight.
Good evening. My name is Hans Egerweimer. I'm an SF Renner, I'm a combat veteran, and I'm a lifelong member of the Democratic Party. I'm here to ask the DCCC to endorse Dean Preston for D5 Supervisor. For me, the Democratic Party has always been about looking out for everyday people. That's what Dean Preston does and always has done. He's prevented evictions, he's housed the homeless, and he's taxed the rich to fund affordable housing in a city that desperately needs it. I believe Dean's earned his place on the Board of Supervisors and that he deserves to keep it. To beat Trump, we have to keep the focus on how the Democratic Party, at the local level just as much as at the national level, is united in delivering real change for regular Americans, something Dean Preston does every day. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Faraz Hussein. I'm a city worker, local 21 member, and an Arab American, and I'm here to endorse Dean Preston for supervisor. Dean has served his districts very well and is an incumbent. He has lived in the district for 28 years. He's a public school parent and an everyday muni driver. He also worked to stop evictions, house homeless people and families, and tax the rich to fund affordable housing. He's the only candidate with demonstrated experience and real ties with the community here. We support him and because he served the district well, deserved to be re-elected. And I also want to shout out to Connie Chan, Myrna Melgar, and Jackie Fielder, and I think they are all very great candidates, and I hope you guys support them. Thank you.
Up next, I have Tracy McCray, William Zhang, Suham Chung, Ahmed Abu Zayed, and Mohammed Al Saeed.
Good evening, Trace McCray. I'm the president of the San Francisco Police Officers Association. Obviously, change is hard. No one has to tell me that because I'm the first Black lesbian woman to lead the police organization after 78 years of pretty much all white males. So your slate of change doesn't come easy. Matt Bichetto in D7, Marjan Philhar in D1, Lujan in D5. These are all people we've endorsed. There are other people who are asking for our endorsement. I'm not sure if we're going to give any more, but it's nice to be asked. So change is inevitable. If you want to stick with the same old thing, go right ahead. But I will tell you this, anyone who sat here and said public safety wasn't important to abolish the police is disingenuous. I'm not taking anything out of context. I know what abolish means. So think hard when you give your endorsements. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Suhan Jung. I'm working at Tenderloin over 50 years. Tonight, I represent the Tenderloin Chinese Way Association to speak up. We Tenderloin Chinese Rights Association members endorsement to support Supervisor Dean Preston as a D5 supervisors again, because Dean always come down to the community with us to, to visit our building and helping the people and helping for safety, more affordable housing, and helping people on the street, the unhousing people. He have a big heart to loving people. We love him too. So that's why today we support him. And also, we will support District 1 Supervisor, Connie Chan. We need a Chinese voice right there. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed Abu Zaid. I was the Vice President of SEIU Local 87 for the past 26 years. It's here just 2 blocks away from here. I met Dean Preston through the union, I think 3 years ago. Since then, Dean and I, we have been walking through the tender line to see our businesses, small businesses. Also, there is a tenants live in that area, and mostly from my community, and I'm sure you know that most of the small businesses at the tender line is from the Yemeni community. Dean have been going there with me for the past 3 years to be sure that the small businesses exist, and he gave full support to everyone in there. He did not discriminate against anybody. He's a colorblind. Am I done? So I'm here to ask you kindly to endorse Dean for District 5. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Al-Saidi. I am the Vice President of the Yemen community in San Francisco and the Bay Area. We are here to endorse Dean Preston, and he been doing a good job for the last 2 years in our District 5. And thank you.
Next 5 I have are Walid Al-Raid, Deborah Howard, Tommy Tang, Kathy Wu, and Cyrus Hall. Walid Al-Raid.
It was hard for him, he left.
Deborah Howard.
Hi, and good evening. I'm here to endorse both Supervisor Dean Preston as well as EJ from District 11. I am a longtime resident of District 5, and Dean Preston has been there for us. We organized a tennis association meeting in Thomas Paine, and Dean has been there for us, and he has been one of our champions of the neighborhood. He has always fought for us, as well as making sure that it's money type deals are not going to take over our votes. And that's the same thing with District 11 with EJ. We don't need big money, we need big votes. So vote for both Dean Preston and EJ. Thank you.
Tommy Tang.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tommy Tang. I live in Los Angeles since over about 50 years. I like them back. And also, I trust him. Please vote him for the second place. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kathy Wu, and I've been living in San Francisco, especially in Sunset and Golden Gate Heights, District 7 for past 45 years. And currently I live in Golden Gate Heights in District 7. I am a West Side Chinese community leader. I help low-income families in translation and housing issues. Matt has worked with us on community issues. I identify with him on many values. I can count on him to speak up for me. He understands our community, and I trust Matt. Please vote Matt for second place. Thank you.
Sorry, Paul.
Good evening. I'm here to shake things up because I'm not here to endorse anyone. I am here to ask you to vote for a resolution supporting Mike Chen this evening, sponsored. Mike has been appointed to the SFMTA board, and I've known Mike for a couple years now. I'm a sustainable transportation advocate as well, and I've come to really trust Mike. I've come to trust his knowledge on the issues. I've come to trust him to listen and to integrate when we have disagreements, because we don't always agree. He's someone who lives the city's transit first policy, and this is a city of really difficult decisions facing it soon in the transportation field. SFMTA has a $240 million deficit starting in July 2026. We're looking at massive service cuts. We need people like Mike on that board to make the difficult decisions to see us through and to keep as much service running as possible. So please vote for the resolution tonight. Thank you very much.
The next five are Matt Piscatto, Jim McGuigan, Alan Burdell, Stephen Martin Pinto, and Angelina Polsell.
All right. Hi, committee. Thank you so much for your work. I know this is not easy. I'm Matt Piscatto. I'm running in District 7. Look, I just like to say that I'm running a viable campaign. I am a viable candidate. I am a Democrat. I do match all your priorities. And I think when there's two viable candidates who are good Democrats, I think we let the constituents choose. To those who are voted or who were elected onto this committee as a change, I truly implore you to put us both on this endorsement and let District 7 choose who they think is the best suited to lead their district, please. That's it. Thank you so much.
Your comment. Jim McGuigan. Sorry, my apologies.
How you doing? My name is Jim McGuigan. Born and raised San Francisco on the west side. Went to grammar school, high school there. Graduated from San Francisco State even. Raising my family there with my wife and 2 kids. Neighbors with Myrna. I'm a lieutenant in the San Francisco Fire Department, proud member of Local 798, and I serve for the city on the Mental Health Commission Implementation Working Group. I'm here to back Matt Piscatto and let you know that he's got the pulse of the families in the west side of San Francisco. Myrna's doing a great job. As Matt said, though, I think I implore you to do a dual endorsement and let the residents of the west side of District 7 choose. Matt is doing a great job. He's running a great campaign. He's really got a grassroots swell going amongst the families of San Francisco. And I just implore you to give him a chance to let the members of District 7 decide who they want. Thank you.
Alan Burdell.
Good evening, committee members. Alan Burdell. I'm a 30-year resident of District 8, but I'm here to talk today about Matt Piscatto in District 7. By a wide margin, District 7 put each of you, Democrats for Change candidates, in your seats. District 7 was instrumental in you being here. They want change. So I would like to echo the prior speaker and say, let's include Matt in your endorsements. Let's include Matt Piscatto in your endorsements. Give District 7 what they've asked for. They want change. At least let's have a robust discussion in District 7. And that can be done if you level the playing field, make it equal for these two competitors, and that will serve District 7. Please endorse them both. Thank you very much.
Stephen Martin Pinto.
Good evening, my name is Steve Martin Pinto, native-born San Franciscan firefighter here in the city as well. I've had a variety of roles in District 7 and the city, but I'm here tonight because I'm quite frankly tired. I'm tired of the crime. I'm tired of the open-air drug markets. I'm tired of explaining to tourists why their car got broken into and apologizing on behalf of the city. So, in my view, public safety should be the guiding star principle of any candidate who's going to get endorsed. It's the most important thing we have. If public safety, if there's a candidate that doesn't hold that principle as in highest regard, then in my opinion, they should not be endorsed. Because without public safety, you don't have anything. You don't have small businesses, you don't have tourists, you don't have an economy, you don't have money. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Please endorse candidates who hold public safety in highest regard. Thanks.
Hello, I'm here to also break it up by supporting a resolution. I'm here today to support the resolution to elect more queer women. Yes. Thank you to the clap. As a young lesbian, young Middle Eastern lesbian in San Francisco, there is not a single voice that represents me currently on the Board of Supervisors. There are several gay men, and I love that, but there are no queer women on the Board of Supervisors. And even beyond the Board of Supervisors, there are very rarely any of us represented in elected offices. So while we sit here and listen to public safety and folks talk about who should be their number one and who should be their number two, I also ask of everyone in this room, both watching and also voting, that you really think about this in a critical lens of who is building the pipeline to support people who are young, who are queer, who are people of color, that finally I can live in a city and be involved in democratic politics in a city where I finally have a voice and feel represented.
The next five I have are Gloria Majewski, Alita Fisher, Jason Zhang, Parveen Satami, Adnan Alamer. Thank you for your patience with my first day on the technically first meeting of the job. Gloria. Gloria Majewski. Alita Fisher.
Hi everyone. Based on time, many of us from District 11 are consolidating our comments, so. Because Ernest E.J. Jones won't sing his own praises, I am here to do it instead. I am honored to support Ernest E.J. Jones, we are, for District 11 Supervisor. We've had the honor of working with E.J. in various capacities over the many decades he's been raised in this district. He is a coalition builder. He radiates authenticity, integrity, love for the community where he was born and raised. He makes connections and brings people and agencies together in unprecedented ways to get things done on behalf of his community. EJ is a champion of affordable housing, building our Lakeview COVID hub, building a nonprofit to feed our neighbors, bringing together neighbors along the way, which is why he was asked to become a legislative aide at City Hall. At City Hall, he continued to bring people and agencies together to get things done on behalf of a historically under-resourced and often forgotten District 11. As the son of an SFUSD public education teacher and a Muni bus driver, EJ represents the working class, union-loving, multi-generational roots of our community. EJ is a rare combination of policy wonk and motivational speaker. He has the track record District 11 needs and support throughout our politically, culturally, linguistically, and geographically diverse district. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jason Zhang, a progressive conservative and a staple of San Francisco Republican politics. The first Republican mayor of San Francisco in over 75 years is in this room right now, Ellen Lee Zhao. Ellen stands for those in the cities that have been silenced, marginalized, and ignored. For some, the economy flourishes with abundant opportunities, but for many San Franciscans, that reality remains distant. The policy of the Democratic Party has created a system where there are only two options: to have and to have not. There's no middle ground. But we are a city of dreamers. If you're a true San Franciscan, you believe in the same idea. No one said this road will be easy. No one said you can't try. No one said you have to give up, ever. That's what it means to be a San Franciscan. You have a dream and you can achieve it. I'm proud to be a San Franciscan. I'm proud to fight with Ellen to make sure that everyone knows that for San Franciscans, nothing is impossible. Thank you.
If I was a Democrat, y'all wouldn't clap, you know it. No, I am a Democrat. No, I'm a Republican, sorry. I'm a Democrat room.
Good evening. My name is Adnan Alami. I am a long-time resident in San Francisco. I'm in Tenderloin. I have 3 kids raised in Tenderloin. Also works with a lot of youth on Tenderloin. And I'm here to support Dean Preston for Supervisor District 5. And I guess you heard so many things about Dean Preston, but there's one thing I wanted to mention to you is, like, as you know, Tenderloin has a lot of issues. We've been through a lot of things, promises that never fulfilled. Broken is just talk. And I felt with working Dean Preston for the short time that he's been in there, that he's the person that listened, try to work it, try hard to deliver and help the resident of Tenderloin. And I really appreciate his support and listen and big heart and patient with all the issues that's going on in the Tenderloin. Also, I appreciate him supporting for the peace on the Middle East. Thank you.
Next speakers I have are Ashraf, no provided last name, Lima Latimore, Dr. Bruce Colville, Lope Yap Jr., and Alicia Wang. Ashraf, Lima Latimore, Dr. Bruce Colville, Lope Yap Jr., and Alicia Wang. No Ashraf? Salima Latimore. Sorry.
Good evening. Thank you for your service, everyone. I'm a former District 11 resident here, and I'm here on support on behalf of EJ. EJ deserves to be endorsed because of his strong community roots. He's dedicated himself to serving and uplifting the local community, working tirelessly to address the needs and concerns of his residents. His commitment to the people is unwavering, and his passion for creating positive change is evident in every action he takes. During the pandemic, EJ was serving the community when no one else wanted to be out there. It is crucial to recognize the value of a leader deeply connected to the community he serves. By championing EJ's candidacy, we are not only supporting someone with the experience and expertise to lead, but also ensuring that the voices of all community are heard. I'm going to emphasize that again. All community is heard and represented. It is essential to prioritize those who have their roots firmly planted in the community. We're talking about someone born and raised in District 11. He possesses a unique understanding of its challenges, aspirations, and potential for growth. Let us stand together and advocate for EJ while enforcing the importance of community roots and leadership. Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. Dr. Bruce Colville.
Just retired, 44 years in the Catholic schools and some public schools here in the city. And one thing that we emphasize in our Catholic schools is service leadership. EJ, native son, 4th generation, graduate of St. Ignatius, USF, up at Dominican. He's got integrity, he's got leadership. Skill set is defined by experience. He worked in the equity office in the Unified School District SF Eats, feeding over 1,000 people. He started it. E.G. Bookman, when they're going through some hard times, he's on the board, brought them through. I'm on the board of Casa Calibra, which is run by Larkin Street there out in our neighborhood for homeless youth, and he's on the board. Pandemic, we started the hub and organized it for testing. My family and many neighbors used it. Bernal Heights Housing, he's very involved with that. He's got the skill set and the leadership, and he's the best candidate out of D11, Ernest Jones.
Lope Yap Jr.
So good evening. My name is Lope Yap Jr. I'm a native. I'm an alum from George Washington High School. I'm on the Alumni Association for the last 18 years. I'm formerly the vice president, now I'm just a board member. By career, I'm a filmmaker. My politics are reaching here in Washington, D.C. And when I see San Francisco, because of this polarized time, I'm kind of heartened by the fact that you're now on the DCCC. Major changes in the last 3 years. I think the most important thing about electing people currently is people who can do positive things like good governance. I'm here to tell you that I'm really supporting Marjan, District 1, not just because I'm from that neighborhood, because I know she'll support people of color, people who are seniors, people physically challenged, and she just won't represent District 1, she will represent everyone in San Francisco, and that's what we need. Thank you.
I'm not Alicia, but she had to leave because she couldn't get in, so she asked me to read the letter, which many of you have received. Dear San Francisco Democratic County Committee members, I'm writing to urge you to sole endorse Marjan Philhauer for District 1 Supervisor. I'm a longtime resident of the Richmond District, and our neighborhood needs someone with political skills, experience, leadership, and dedication to public service like Marjan. As you know, I'm a former vice chair of this body, as well as the former vice chair of the California State Democratic Party, a longtime member of the Democratic National Committee and the Association of State Democratic Chairs. I've long fought for the political empowerment of the Asian Pacific American Islander community and for the Democratic Party to understand the crucial importance of our community in many close races. Many of us advocated for the establishment of an Asian Pacific Islander caucus at the DNC. The Filipino community is a significant and rapidly growing population in many key states and a key constituency for the Democratic Party. Marjan Philhauer, when elected, would be the first Filipino elected to serve on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. Please support Marjan's candidacy with a sole endorsement and help shatter this glass ceiling. Sincerely, Alicia Mann.
My next names are Armand Domaluski, Becca Baum, Arjun Sodani, Eric Hendy, and Gloria Baird. Armand Domaluski.
Hi, thanks everybody for being here. I'd like to support, there are a lot of great candidates out there, but I want to talk about the ones that I personally know. In District 1, Marjan Philhauer for Supervisor, nobody is better at berries than she is. In District 3, Danny Sauter, who speaks Cantonese way better than any man who looks like he should. It's amazing. District 5, Paul Mahmoud for proving 1, that Paul is absolutely beautiful, and 2, because when he wins, I have gotten his girlfriend to bully him into buying a dog. District 11, Michael Lai, who has excellent taste in boba and clearly everything else. But on a more serious note, like, as a very wise woman told this entire country, you exist in the context of all in which you live. And the context for San Francisco is housing. Austin built 9% more housing than exists last year. Raleigh built 8%, Charlotte built 7%. San Francisco built less than 1% increase in housing. There's a reason rents are becoming more affordable in places that build housing and less affordable in places that don't. and that because we do not build enough housing in San Francisco, and those 4 people will ensure that San Francisco becomes a more affordable city where everyone can live. Thank you.
Becca Bond.
Hi, my name is Becky Bond. I'm shocked that I'm here. I've never come to a meeting like this. I've lived in San Francisco for over 30 years. When I first moved here, I volunteered one day a week at City Hall for Carol Bigden. And then I never went back and got involved again, even though I spent my career working in Democratic politics. I'm here today, and I voted for the change slate, the SF Democratic slate, because Michael Lai recruited me, and because I feel like he's someone who can bring people who are from the left of the party to the moderates around a new, better future for San Francisco. I've sort of lost hope in the Democratic Party in San Francisco, but I'm taking a big chance in voting for the slate for change and urging my friends to vote. Some people thought that was crazy. I'm here at this meeting. I can't believe I'm in this hot, sweaty room with all of you. Way to go. But I really want to work. I voted for the endorsements. I urge you to make bold endorsements. The city counts on you to put your stamp on this, and I really hope that you endorse solely Michael Lai in District 11. I'm volunteering, knocking on doors. I couldn't be prouder. Thanks for letting me be here tonight.
Arjun Sudani.
Hi, thanks for allowing me a voice. Before I came to this meeting, my friend showed me a video that his friend had sent him, eyewitness video, of a little girl with her jaw completely blown off. It was just kind of like hanging there. She had been hit with a piece of shrapnel. Now, I don't have time to go into the whole discourse of political economy. So you're gonna have to think about how your decisions affect a little girl's livelihood and health in Gaza. Because it does, and you gotta understand that you have a lot of power. And since this is a new slate, and since you guys are the only central committee that's capable of putting people in office, I think you know the other one I'm talking about, they have no clue. You guys have a big responsibility, so I expect in 4 years, San Francisco to be safe and clean. Thank you.
Eric Kendi.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, members of the DCCC, for all the work you're doing on behalf of our city. My name is Eric Hendy. My wife, Leigh, and I have lived in District 11 for the last 5 years, and I urge you tonight to endorse Michael Lai for the next District 11 supervisor. I'm raising a young family in the Balboa Park neighborhood. We love our community, we love our neighborhood. We're certainly aware of the issues facing San Francisco that all of you are working on around housing affordability, public safety, the health of small businesses, and I believe Michael is more than qualified to help you all in taking on those issues. I've known Michael for 14 years. We were friends in college. I've always considered him a person of the highest integrity. And he also has the heart of a public servant. He's worked on early childhood education for the last 10 years. And he has managerial experience and knowledge of the issues. So in sum, he would be exactly what District 11 needs, what the city needs to move forward at this difficult time. So I urge you all endorse Michael Lai for District 11 Supervisor. Thank you.
Gloria Berry here, probably the only person from D10. I was born and raised in D5. First of all, everyone should have a seat at the table, not just the slate that dominated. For mayor, I'm undecided. I've yet to hear a mayor candidate support reparations, and I believe all but one has failed to support a ceasefire. Reparations should be a no-brainer because funds and resources have not trickled down to the community. For D5, Dean Preston, other people running should be ashamed of themselves. No one knows who they are, haven't done a thing, and are straight up liars that should not be trusted. D1, I'm for Chan. D7, Melgar. D9, Jackie Fielder. D11, first choice, Ernest EJ, who has built the relationship. Second choice, Cheyenne Chin. Free Palestine. And while I got time, we have a presidential candidate that is Black woman. And if you could find it in your hearts in any capacity, consider the mental health that Black women are about to go through. due to her being a candidate.
Up next, I have Sharon Lai and Daisy McCarthy.
Hi, Sharon Lai. I am a candidate for District 3 Supervisor. Thank you for holding this hearing this evening. I know it's going to be a long night. I would really appreciate your consideration. I am someone who, as an immigrant, I grew up living in public housing. Really believe that government really holds the responsibility and the key to create stable communities. I'm someone who served the city for 19 years, the one who has worked to improve public safety within our transportation system. I have worked to build housing of all kinds, including homeless housing, and worked on economic recovery. I think this race is really important. It's not just about who cares about what issues, but really about who can actually deliver the change that the city really needs. I'm someone who has always worked across the aisle, and I am definitely going to be someone who's going to be continuing to champion these issues through building consensus, and I would really appreciate your consideration tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing tonight? Okay, I'm here. You know, I don't live in neither one of these districts, but I'm proud of San Francisco. But I have patients in every one of these districts. Connie Chan, District 1. Dean Preston, District 5. Jackie Fielder, District 9. Cheyenne Chan, District 11. Like I say, I don't live in neither one of these districts, but I ask each and every last one of you on the panel, vote with your heart and your mind and your soul. Blessings to each and every last one. Good night.
Madam Chair, those are all the comment cards set taking 1 hour at 1 minute long.
Thank you, members of the public. That means we are closing item number 3, which is public comment. Moving on to item number 4, which is approval of meeting minutes for the April 19th, 2024 and May 22nd, 2024 meeting minutes. Is there a motion to approve meeting minutes?
Motion to continue the minutes from April 19th. They're not an accurate capture of our meeting, and I wanted to work with Mike Chen to ensure that that was done, and they're actually worse than they were a month ago or 2 months ago. So I'd like to continue those items to make sure we get it right, and I'm fine with the second minute. So my motion would be that we vote to continue the April 19th minutes so that they're accurate, and that we vote to approve the minutes from May 22nd.
All right. Let's see, Director Coles.
For item number 13 from the April 19th minutes, at that meeting, I had raised my hand to be added as a co-sponsor to that resolution, and I was my name was omitted. So that's my request. Thank you.
Okay, can we take Director Coles's motion back without objection to amend the April 19th minutes as they are to include her as a co-sponsor on the public safety resolution? Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, now we will take up Member Avalos's motion to defer the April 19th minutes. Member Avalos, may we split your motion to take up the ratification of the May minutes first? Sure. Because without objection, can we approve the meeting minutes from May 22nd, 2024? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Now let's have discussion on the April 19th, the motion to table the April 19th, 2024 minutes. Is there any discussion on this item?
What is the delay, Member
Recognizing Member Wiener.
What is the delay? You brought this up for 3 months. Can we close it, please? It's very unusual that minutes go on for months and months. And if we are going to continue it for another month, I'd like it to be a date certain that it's done.
Well, I'm totally fine to actually have a dialogue, to actually say what's wrong with the minutes and why they weren't done. And your question is, why weren't they done? Well, I actually reached out to the person who does the minutes, I forget the recording secretary, Mike Chen, and he did not respond back to me on what I said needed to be done. I offered all kinds of amendments to make sure we get them right. If you want to look at, one of the things that was not done properly in the minutes or the first meeting that we had is we had adoption of bylaws and policies and procedures, and we actually never received red line versions of these documents prior to the meeting, unless it was between the last 24 hours of the meeting. That was not following our bylaws. So I can go deeper into all of this and actually, and wait a second, I'm still talking. Our minutes don't even reflect what the changes were to the bylaws. The public has no idea what they are. I don't even know what they were. The minutes also don't include what changes were being discussed. So we actually knew what we were voting on at that time. And lastly, if you want to go into it, we were told that the minutes had to be done according to state law. I reviewed the state law, and that was inaccurate. Actually, it was a lie that we actually had to approve our minutes when, at that first meeting. That was incorrect. It was falsely stated. I reviewed the law, and it was wrong. So do you want to stand for the Democratic Party, obfuscating what our role is in adopting our bylaws and policies and procedures? And I'll even go further. On May 22nd, we actually have before us, we had already had a new interim director or a new executive director for the Democratic County Central Committee. And the policy of how we hire that person was not followed in the policy is the procedures that we just adopted on April 19th. None of us knew what those were, and none of the people who voted on them, because they already had in mind a fait accompli about who our executive director was going to be. So if you want to go deeper into all of this, I'm happy to do that, but it actually doesn't really do us a lot of service to get our dirty laundry out in public.
Are you done?
I am done now, thank you.
My point is only that it seems to me this is a difference of opinion about the decisions that were taken. That's fine, you're entitled to them. But the minutes just illustrate what happened or didn't happen. Just get it done. It's not appropriate for a meeting that would happen in April and July to ask for an exception just because you don't like the result.
I voted to adopt the bylaws. It's not about the results. It's about actually making sure that we get our recording right, that we actually share to the public and ourselves what we actually vote on, what we do, and that we actually act like a Democratic Party and act like Democrats who actually believe in democracy, transparency, and the rule of law.
Director Chen, would you like to be recognized?
Thank you, Chair Town. I corresponded with Member Avalos by email. Member Avalos had many points about the minutes, some of them which I did take and consulted Robert's rules, and to make sure that they were in order according to Robert's rules. Some of the changes I did take and incorporate into the minutes. Some of the other ones, as we went through according to the parliamentarian and according to the temporary chair at the April meeting, were not necessary. And so in my view, the minutes are properly in order.
All right, do we have a motion to vote on Member Avalos's motion to table the minutes? To continue the minutes.
I move
To vote.
to vote
All right.
on the motion.
Okay. Motion by Member San Girardi, seconded by Member Ho. Should we do this by, I'm sorry, remember when we closed the discussion? We have a motion and a second. Shall we do this?
Explain what the motion is.
The motion is to table the April 19th minutes to the next meeting. To continue the minutes to the next meeting. Yes.
I urge members to vote no, we should help the minutes.
Okay. Okay, member one.
Thank you, Chair Town. I just like to point out there are several missing parts in the April 19th minutes. For example, on page 7, there's motions and seconds were not recorded. Several of these were not recorded. I understand that a lot of this is missing data, and it would just be as simple as going back to the videotape because there was a recording of this. And I do want to support Member Avalos in just understanding and recognizing that a written record of what the motions are, who made the motion, who seconded, is actually an important piece of information to have recorded in our minutes. And I would highly encourage our members here to make sure that everything that is in our minutes accurately reflects what happened, especially in actions. Thank you so much.
Okay, any further discussion? Okay, discussion is closed at this point. We are going to vote. Member Chen, Director Chen, can you call the roll on this one?
Let's see. Calling the roll, a motion to continue the April 19th minutes, starting from the to continue the April 19th minutes to the next meeting, if that is correct. Calling the roll, Vice Chair Akbar.
No.
Member Alioto Pierre.
No.
Avalos.
Yes.
Barnes.
No.
Kalamucci.
No.
No. Chan.
Aye.
Aye. Chandler.
No.
No. Chen. No. Coles.
No.
No. Dorsey.
Yes.
Yes. Galata.
Aye.
Aye. Gupta.
No.
No. Hyken.
No.
No. Ho.
No.
No. Kim.
Aye.
Aye. Lai.
No.
No. Mahmood. No. Mar.
Aye.
Aye. Win.
Aye.
Aye. Philhar.
No.
No. Sanjirardi.
No.
No. Stephanie. No. Tu. No. Tung.
No.
No. Ex officios. Cohen.
No.
No. Haney. Abstain. Ma.
Abstain.
Abstain. Pelosi.
Abstain.
Abstain. Ting. Abstain. Wiener.
No.
No. By a vote of 7 aye, 19 no, 4 abstain, the noes have it, the motion fails.
Motion to amend the bylaws?
You cannot make a motion to amend bylaws.
We just did. We just amended the bylaws.
No.
I mean, motion to amend the minutes from April 19th. Excuse me, what are you talking about? I'm making a motion to amend the minutes from April 19th. I don't want our minutes to actually be completely, absolutely undecipherable from what we did that day. That's your view. Well, that's what we have to vote on then.
So, Member Avalos has a motion to amend the minutes. Do you have a written form of the amendment that you'd like to offer?
Yes, I did. I shared it with our recording secretary.
Have you shared it with members of this body?
I thought that it was our recording secretary's responsibility to do that, but I could do that.
I move we pass the minutes of April.
There has been a subsequent motion and a second, so we will take them in order. Any discussion on the, second, and then we vote.
Point of information here, proxy to Lieutenant Governor Eleni. Open up. Colonel Lacus is here and does not.
Oh, I am so sorry. I apologize for that. Would you like to enter a vote? Abstain.
Very good. Does that change anything, Director Chen?
And I also missed with Mullinsville. I apologize for that. I'm entering 2 abstains. The result is the same.
Thank you. Please make that amendment. Now we are voting on the subsequent motion to approve the minutes from April 19th. Director Chen, will you call the roll?
Can we just actually, I want motion to amend. We put the red line versions of the policies and procedures and the bylaws in the minutes so that we have the record, because I can't look at the policies and procedures and know what's new, what's not. I didn't know what I was voting on that day. That to me is like reasonable Democratic Party stuff to do, and I don't want to be a fly-by-night operation. It would be good actually just to at least do that.
Point of information, I'm not sure what the right motion is here, but if I had the email from over 48 hours in advance that showed the red line version, what motion would I say? I mean, how would I communicate that?
So what the motion now pending is a motion to approve the April 19th minutes, which is subsequent to Member Avalos' motion to amend, because we will take the latter in order. So we are voting now on the motion to approve the April 19th minutes. Director Chen, can you call the roll?
The motion to approve the April 19th minutes.
There is the subsequent motion is to approve. So members, you are voting on a motion to approve the April 19th minutes with the amendment from Director Coles.
Point of clarification.
Yes, Member Alito Beer.
I'm sorry, but I thought the vote to amend came before the vote to approve.
Right, and then there was a subsequent motion and we take them in order. No, we take them in the order, the most recent one first. So, the most recent one being Member Chandler's motion, subsequent motion to approve the minutes. So that is what we're voting on now. We are voting, an aye vote is to approve the minutes as they are. A no vote is to allow Member Avalos' motion to amend, to go back to that. Director Chen.
Point of order. I would say technically that whatever motion that is proposed first, you take them in order. You don't take the most proposed motion.
I'm sorry, Member Chen. The ruling from the chair is that, and this is the way that we have done it in previous DCCCs, is that when motions stack, once there are 2 stacked, you take the one that was made last. So, if you would like a ruling from the parliamentarian, I'm sorry, Director Henning, we're not going to recognize you at this point.
I was going to give you the correct statement for what you are doing.
Thank you.
Could I do that, please?
No. No.
I'm on your fucking side!
Member Chen, if you would like a ruling from the parliamentarian, I defer to, would you like to hear from the parliamentarian? So the ruling of the chair is that we take the subsequent motion. The motion that we are voting on is whether or not to approve the April 19th minutes. Director Chen, will you call the roll?
On the motion to approve the April 19th minutes, calling the roll, a yes approves minutes and no does not approve the minutes. From the top, Akbar.
Yes.
Alio Dapir. Aye. Aulos. No. Barnes. Yes. Kalamuchi. Aye. Chan. No. Chandler. Yes. Chen. Yes. Coles. Yes. Dorsey. Yes. Galata. No. Gupta. No. Hyken. Yes. Ho. Yes. Kim. No. Lai. Yes. Mahmood. Yes. Mar. No. Win. No. Philhar. Aye. Sanjirardi. Yes. Stephanie. Aye. 2. Yes. Tung.
Yes.
Yes. Ex officios. Pelosi. Abstain Mullen.
I'm sorry, abstain.
Abstain Kunahakis. Abstain Cohen. Abstain Ma. Abstain Haney. Abstain Ting. Abstain Wiener.
Yes.
Yes. By a vote of 18 ayes, 7 no, 7 abstain, the ayes have it and the motion carries.
Thank you. Moving on to item number 5. And I, just as a reminder to members, if you are speaking, please try to use a microphone so that people who are online can hear you. Moving on to number 5, reports. I believe that Member Ho has submitted a written report on the Special Committee on Sexual Assault and Harassment. Given the length of the meeting and the items that we still need to get to, I would at this time move to table or continue the reports until the next meeting. Is there a second? Second by Member Vice Chair Hyken. Any discussion? Can we take this by acclamation? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposed? None opposed. Okay. I would say that. Any abstentions? Regional Director Kelly. I'm sorry. Would you like to give a report since you're here?
Only because I'm here. I do not need that microphone. You may hold on to it. Thank you very much. There are a couple of things that I would like to talk about that are extremely important to all of us right now. And one of the first things is that a substitute motion takes precedence over a motion. The word to use is a substitute motion. That allows you not to go through all the things that you did today. Okay? That's good. I also would like to ask, as the regional director, if this body is willing or wants to have a meeting to talk about Robert's Rules of Order. I can get you a person who is has a degree in that, do that, and maybe that will help us get through meetings a little faster. And then the other thing that you need to know, and everybody who is still here needs to know, that the San Francisco Democratic County Central Committee cannot vote for a Republican. If they vote for a Republican, if a Republican is voted for by this committee, their charter will be taken away from them, and we will not have a San Francisco Democratic Central Committee for the next 3 3/4 years. Got it? Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Regional Director Kelly. All right. So item number 6, amendment of the bylaws, Article 6, Section 4, and Article 9, Section 5. Member San Girardi. Would you like to take it aside?
Good evening, everyone. We have a couple of bylaw updates that we need to make this evening in order to help our body function properly and according to its bylaws. One of them is regarding district election endorsements in districts that extend beyond or across multiple counties, including San Francisco. And the second one deals with the rechartering of our Democratic clubs in the city. We have one such race that spans multiple counties that we can endorse in. That is District 7 of the BART Board of Directors. This is currently held by Latifah Simon. This is an open election. There are multiple candidates running in this. Part of District 7, which is mostly in Alameda County, also includes Candlestick Park, Hunters Point, and Treasure Island. According to our current bylaws, we would have to convene a joint meeting of our county Democratic Central Committee as well as the other county or counties that this district extends into. This is not the way that we've actually endorsed in a body for these races before. We've actually not, in previous elections, we've seen that we've made endorsements in this district, but we've not done so through a joint meeting with the Alameda County Central Committee. So this is just bringing us in line with the way that we have made endorsements previously, with the added protection that we should at least reach out to and try to engage in organizing a joint meeting of our DCCCs between the counties to do that, and it defers to the county that has the lion's share of that district in it to either give us the ability to say explicitly that we are allowed to make the recommendation endorsement on our own without the joint meeting, or if they simply do not respond with a reasonable amount of time, that we're able to do so. So that's the first one. The second one gives us as a body the flexibility to extend the timeline for rechartering our Democratic clubs across the city. As it stands right now, all Democratic clubs have to be rechartered with an action from this body in a very specific timeline once a new DCCC is elected. This gives us as a body the ability to extend that deadline so we can avoid our Democratic clubs in the city becoming unchartered. So these are two just very basic functional things to help us operate as a party. I would really encourage you all to vote unanimously by acclamation to help us continue doing the work as the Democratic County Central Committee. Thank you so much.
Motion to approve by, let me ask if there's any discussion first. Seeing no discussion, there is a motion by Member Avalos to approve the amendment, a second by Director Lai. Can we do this by acclamation? Without objection? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, the amendments to the bylaws have passed. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to item number 7, a resolution supporting the appointment of Mike Chen to the San Francisco Municipal Transit Authority Board of Directors. Member San Girardi.
Now for something a little bit sexier. It is with great excitement and enthusiasm that I author this resolution. Mike Chen is an extraordinary person. He is a dedicated public servant. He has served well in his capacity on the MTC Citizens Advisory Council. I got to know Mike through my own organizing work. Mike has proven himself to be a man of character, a disciplined organizer, somebody who is very creative and stays on topic, and these are all qualities that I believe will serve him well on the board of directors. And I also want to say, as a cyclist, as a user of public transit, Mike knows what matters to the people who actually rely on public transit, who rely on buses, who rely on the underground, people who use bikes to get to work, to move their families around the city. There is no one better that I can think of than Mike, and I strongly encourage you all to pass and support this resolution for his appointment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Member San Girardi. Is there any discussion? Member Chen.
Thank you. I just want to say.
Member Chen, could you use the microphone? It's for the benefit, not for the benefit of the people in the auditorium, but for the benefit of the people online.
Thank you.
Thank you. If this vote were to come after the Board of Supervisors and San Francisco Board of Supervisors has voted, I think I would have been able to cast a vote today.
Unfortunately, this appointment was before Rules Committee last Monday. It was continued with expressions of concerns from the Chinatown community, seeking someone who can speak the language and has done this work. And so the Board Supervisor of the Rules Committee continued the item. I, as District 1 Supervisor, as a former member on the Rules Committee, has always typically withhold my decision until I have a discussion with a candidate and appointee before I make the decision. So today I'll be abstaining, making this decision. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Chen. Any other discussion? Member Nguyen.
Thank you, Chair Tong. I've known Mike Chen for many years through our work with GAPA, the LGBTQ plus Asian Civic Alliance, and I know he's an upstanding guy. I know he really is going to be a great member one day. And the issue that I have is this feels unprecedented to do a resolution in support of a DCCC member for an appointment that's I haven't heard before. And what I'm worried about, and it's no offense against my Director Chen, but it's just we're opening up this body to make an appointment where it's not really able to make those endorsements in the future. So it's to me, and I would ask our members to really consider what this means and what in the future it means for more these types of resolutions. And so that's why I'm voting no for this.
Thank you, Member Nguyen. This is Member Kim.
Thank you, Chair. On behalf of Jane Kim, I will not be supporting any resolution supporting individuals for commissions and task forces for the City and County of San Francisco. I do not believe the party is well suited to endorse individuals seeking an appointment with the city. However, I do believe we as individuals can write letters of support, speak at public comment, and advocate to elected officials. The party should be focused on our mission, registering, activating, and turning out voters, and electing Democrats to office and crafting the policy agenda of the party.
Thank you, Member Kim. Director Locke.
I first met Mike last year at the Chinese American Democratic Club, one of the meetings, when he was a member of the SFMTA CAC, and I was really impressed by Mike's knowledge and detailed understanding of all things MTA, fielding questions. He has since been a great resource for me personally as I stepped into this world of SF politics, and I wholeheartedly endorse Mike. Having seen him, worked with him, I'm sitting next to him and seeing what he's doing on his laptop now, I think he also brings competence. I think he also brings integrity, and he brings a lot of a data-driven orientation at a time when MTA is facing a $240+ million deficit, and I think that leadership is something very valuable.
Thank you, Director Locke. Member Ho.
Thank you, Chair Tung. I am fully in support of Director Chen for this position on the MTA for a few reasons. One, like everyone has said, he's an upstanding human, but also we haven't had an Asian American on the MTA board in years. I think it's incredibly shameful for all of us to be up here to speak about representation for the API community and disregard a credible, experienced, great candidate for this board. As someone who has done a lot of advocacy work in Chinatown, including advocacy around MTA in Chinatown, I feel that Director Chen would be a great representative for the Asian American community on the MTA board, and I fully support this resolution.
Any other member like to be recognized? Any more discussion? Member Avalos.
So
I have to say that I want to explain why I will be voting no. I actually believe that character, integrity, collegiality are really important traits to have for anyone serving in public office or commissions of the City and County of San Francisco. I believe that we are deserving of collegiality amongst each other here on this body. When it came to actually having a dialogue about how we could not get into a fight today, Mike Chen was not available to do that. and we got into a fight because of it. I don't think that that's a quality that we should have anyone serving on our MTA. If he won't talk to a colleague on the board of the Democratic County Central Committee, will he talk to all the constituents who actually need to have their ear with the commission of the MTA? Thank you.
Thank you for your comment, Member Avalos. Member Weiner.
Speaking, Member Nguyen, I just wanted to answer your question. I was sitting here thinking, I've been on and on this board since 1988, and I can tell you there have been many times when the committee has sent letters of recommendation, when the mayor had appointments available to the Board of Supervisors, to the BART board, to the school board. So this is not unusual. This is not setting a precedent. This has been done many times. I've sat on this board when letters were written for Susan Leal, for other appointments, for people to be appointed to commissions, boards, for years. So there's nothing unique about this, and Mike deserves our support. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Weiner. Member Chan, I believe you've had your opportunity to speak. Do you have another comment? Okay, go ahead, please, briefly.
I just want to correct and make sure that we know that for the most recently, I think within the last 2 months, we did have Commissioner Lydia So representing on this SFMTA board directors, and now that she's actually appointed as a planning commissioner, which I supported. And prior to that, in fact, Sharon Lai was our representative on SFMTA board directors. So I just really want to recognize those Chinese American women, Asian American women, and their accomplishment and their representation at SFMTA board directors. And while I think that it is important to have representation, I just want to have the acknowledgement of that, and that it's not that suddenly Director Chen come along, Mike Chen come along, that we have representation. We do have representation, and I think that this is a moment to actually think about what type of representation that we need on SFMTA board directors. Is it simply just an appointment, or does someone actually have the experience working on transportation, but most importantly, representing Chinese American community and Asian American community, working on transit issues specifically. I'm sure that Director Chen is a very outstanding human being, but I think that it takes a lot more than that to be specifically SFMTA board director's appointee. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Chen. Any other comment?
Call the question.
Thank you, Member Weiner. Calling the question. Is there a motion to approve this resolution? Motion to approve Alioto Pure, seconded by Member Dorsey. Director Chen, please call the roll. And Director Chen, if you could speak into the microphone what the members are voting, because we can't pass the mic around, so that people who are watching on Facebook can hear it.
The vote of each member.
Correct. Just repeat the vote of each member.
Understood.
Thank you.
This is the motion to approve the resolution in item 7, supporting the appointment of Mike Chen to the San Francisco Municipal Transit Authority Board of Directors. Calling the roll. Akbar.
Yes.
Yes. Alioto Pure. Alioto Pure, aye. Avalos.
No.
Avalos, no. Barnes. Aye. Barnes, aye. Kawamuchi.
Aye.
Kawamuchi, aye. Chan.
Abstain.
Chan, abstain. Chandler.
Yes.
Chandler, yes. Chen, abstain. I abstain. Coles.
Yes.
Coles, yes. Dorsey.
Yes.
Dorsey, yes. Galata.
Abstain.
Galata, abstain. Gupta.
Yes.
Gupta, yes. Hyken.
Yes.
Hyken, yes. Ho.
Yes.
Ho, yes. Kim.
No.
Kim, no. Lai.
Yes.
Lai, yes. Mahmood. Mahmood, yes. Mar.
Abstain.
Mar, abstain. Win.
No.
Win, no. Philhar. Philhar, aye. San Girardi.
Aye.
San Girardi, aye. Stephanie. Stephanie, aye. 2.
Yes.
2, yes. Tung.
Yes.
Tung, yes. Ex officios. Pelosi.
Yes.
Pelosi, yes. Mullen.
Abstain.
Mullen, abstain. Kunalakis. Abstain. Kunalakis. Ma.
Yeah.
Ma, yes. Cohen. Cohen abstain. Weiner. Weiner, yes. Haney. Haney, yes. Ting. Ting, abstain. Have all those who wish to vote have voted? By a vote of 21 aye, 3 no, 8 abstain, the motion carries and the resolution passes.
Thank you. Congratulations, Director Chen. Moving on to item number 8, a resolution urging the San Francisco Democratic Party to recruit, empower, and elect queer women to office. Vice Chair Hyken, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for supporting queer women. Good evening, San Francisco. Our city has a long history of supporting the LGBTQ community in marriage equality, in the HIV/AIDS epidemic, and in political leadership that we have at this table here today. Our city also has a long history of supporting women, their bodies, their choices, and their political leadership, which we will be voting on today. Unfortunately, these values do not always cross-pollinate. In the 1990s, there were 4 queer women on the Board of Supervisors. Today, we boast 0. That's why I'm asking my colleagues on the San Francisco Democratic County Central Committee to commit to recruiting, empowering, and electing queer women in San Francisco in order to increase proportional representation to both women and the queer community, and especially when they interact in elected office. I want to thank members Dorsey, San Girardi, and Wen for your early co-sponsorship of this resolution, and I would welcome a robust discussion. Thank you, Vice Chair Hyken. Is there any discussion? Member Wen. And then Member Galata after that.
Thank you, Chair Tung. I just want to quickly thank Vice Chair Hyken for bringing this forward. I also read some of the written public comments, and it is clear that I need to say this out loud. This resolution is a very important resolution to me as an LGBTQ advocate, but also because I believe that trans women are women and they deserve to be recognized as such. There was very transphobic comments received in written comments, and I just want to declare to everybody who's watching that the Democratic Party recognizes the LGBTQ community and that trans women are women and the trans rights are human rights. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that comment, Member Galata.
Thank you, Chair, and I just want to align my comments with Member Wenz, and I also just want to thank Vice Chair Hyken for bringing this forward. I think it is absolutely important that we need more LGBT representation in elected office, not just here in San Francisco, but across the country, and particularly queer women of color, and trans people. And it is incumbent on all of us sitting up here and all of us in this room to do that work. And I'm reflecting tonight just on, in addition to the amazing women who are named in the resolution, I'm also reflecting on Kimberly Alvarenga, who ran as a queer woman in District 11. We're talking about District 11 tonight, so I want to lift up her run in 2016. And unfortunately, this body did not endorse her, and it could have made all the difference, frankly, as we look back at that race. And I'm also reminded tonight that we have a queer woman running in District 9 for supervisor, and I do want to name that and lift that up. If we're going to have this, this statement tonight, which is really important statement, I think it's also incumbent on this body to think about our actions. And I suspect that Jackie Fielder, who is that candidate running in District 9, will not receive the endorsement of this body tonight, but I do think it's important for the folks who are from the public who are listening in, and for everyone in this room tonight, just to know her candidacy. She is running as a proud queer woman for elected office in November, and I'm hopeful that we will see more candidates running for Board of Ed, City College in the future, if not now, for office. But I do think it's very important for us to do what we can to uplift and get behind candidacies and just move beyond statements and really back up with action. And I'm proud to be supporting Jackie Fielder personally for her run in District 9 tonight and through November. But thank you for bringing this forward. I hope we can Also support for commissions, for task forces, not just even running for office, but there's so many ways that we can work together to address this and build a pipeline for the future, as was also emphasized in the public comment tonight, so thank you.
Thank you, Member Galata. Any other members like to have discussion? Should we? Yes, Member Kim.
This is impromptu, but I wanted to pile on a bit and thank you, Member Heiken, for this resolution. And I also wanted to clue everyone in a bit. There is not just transphobia in the public comments, there is transphobia in this room. And I want to point that out because as trans people, we have heightened senses for these things. And I just want you to know you're not hiding in plain sight. You are just in plain sight. And so I appreciate this body for the support in calling that out. And thank you for the work that you've done.
Thank you, Proxy for Member Kim. Any other Member Alioto here? Okay, let's raise your hand if you want to be a co-sponsor. So I see Director Lai, Member Weiner, Member Alioto here, Member Stephanie, Member Chandler, Member Tu, Member Gupta, Member Mahmood, Chair Tung, Vice Chair Barnes, Director Coles, Vice Chair Kalamucci, Member Mar, Member Kim, Member Avalos, Member Chan, and Member Galata. Could we take this without objection? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Mullen's gonna. Oh.
Can I ask who moved the first motion?
Motion to approve. Who wants to do that? Motion to approve. Okay, I'm gonna move to approve. And the second is Member Nguyen. Okay. And the motion passes. Congratulations, Vice Chair Heiken. Moving on to item number 9, Charter Democratic Club's rechartering deadlines. Vice Chair Heiken. Yes, thank you. Hi, I'm back. As previously discussed this evening, we do have in a prior version of our bylaws that the Democratic clubs would have to be rechartered by within 5 months of the election of the new Central Committee. That would be August. And over the past several months, Member Wen and I of the Clubs and Chartering Committee have been meeting with Democratic Club leadership across the city and county to understand each club's unique strengths, challenges, and needs. With the ongoing efforts of the Special Committee on Sexual Assault and Harassment, it's imperative that we allow enough time for thoughtful, survivor-centric, and thorough development of the new code of conduct and process to address sexual assault and harassment. We have heard from clubs of all shades of blue that this is a delicate process that requires time, and we want to be responsive to that request. So since adopting the bylaws amendment in item 6 this evening, we as a body are now able to extend the expiration date of club charters by a majority vote of those members present and voting to a date that is no later than 6 months from the date of said vote. This extended rechartering process will allow time for both the development and finalization of the code of conduct and for it to be adopted in the rechartering process of each club. Therefore, I move to extend the expiration of club charters to January 24th, 2025 as allowed by Article 6, Section 5 of the bylaws. Okay, so let me just preface this by saying that we are under a time constraint to finish our meeting probably by 10:30. So is there any discussion on this? Seeing no discussion, can I have a motion to approve this resolution? Motion to approve. Member Ho. Seconded by Member Nguyen. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, so that is approved. We are extending the deadline to recharter our Democratic clubs until January 24th, 2025. 25th, 2025. All right, but moving on to item number 10, endorsement of candidates for local elected office for the November 5th election. Turning this over to co-chairs Alioto, Peer, and Barnes. Candidate endorsements will include Board of Supervisors Districts 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11, and San Francisco Mayor. So, we will start with District 1. Any discussion? Okay. Seeing no discussion, are we ready to vote, members?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Member Weiner.
Potential votes, however people can vote for the candidates that are eligible.
Okay. Member Chen, Director Chen will preface the vote with that information. Thank you.
This is the membership vote for the Democratic Party endorsement for Supervisor District 1, rank 1. Your choices are, the Democratic candidates in District 1 are Marjan Philhauer, Jen Nosikoff, Connie Chan. You may also vote no endorsement. You may abstain, and you may also pass on the first round. Are there any questions? Okay, calling the roll, Supervisor District 1, Akbar. Akbar Philhauer, Alioto Peer. Philhauer, Avalos. Chan, Avalos Chan, Barnes. Barnes Philhauer, Kalamucci. Kalamucci, Philhauer, Connie, Chan, sorry. Chan for Chan. Chandler. Chandler, Philhauer, Chen. Philhauer, Coles. Philhauer, Dorsey. Philhauer, Galata. Galata, Chan, Gupta. Philhauer, Heiken. Philhauer, Ho. Philhauer, Kim. Chan, Lai. Philhauer, Mahmood. Philhauer, Mar. Chan. Win. Chan. Philhauer. Philhauer for Philhauer. Sangiardi. Sangiardi, Philhauer. Stephanie. Philhauer, 2. Philhauer, Tung. Philhauer, ex officios, Pelosi. Chan, Mullen. Chan, Kunalakis. Abstain. Ma. Philhauer, Cohen. Philhauer, Wiener. Philhauer, Haney. Abstain. Ting. Chan. By a vote of, have all those who wish to vote voted. By a vote of 21 for Philhauer, 9 for Chan, 2 abstaining, Marjan Philhauer wins the number 1 rank endorsement for the Democratic Party.
Congratulations, Mr. Philhauer. We are moving on to rank number 2.
We now proceed to round 2. Your choices for voting are not Marjan Philhauer, Connie Chan, Jen Nosikoff, no endorsement, abstain, and you may also pass on the first round. Calling the roll, Akbar.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Alioto Peer. No endorsement. Avalos. Chan. Barnes. No endorsement. Kalamucci.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chan. Chan for Chan. Chandler.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chen. No endorsement. Coles. No endorsement. Dorsey. No endorsement. Galata. Chan. Gupta. No endorsement. Heiken. No endorsement. Ho. No endorsement. Kim. Chan. Lai. No endorsement. Mahmood. No endorsement. Mar. Chan. Win. Chan. Philhauer. No endorsement. Sangiardi. No endorsement. Stephanie. No endorsement. 2. No endorsement. Tung. No endorsement. Pelosi. Chan. Mullen. Chan. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. No endorsement. Cohen. No endorsement. Wiener. No endorsement. Haney. No endorsement. Ting. Chan. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 22 for no endorsement, 9 for Connie Chan, 1 abstaining, the vote is in favor of no endorsement, and there will be no rank 2 endorsement for District 1.
Thank you, Director Chen. That means a sole endorsement for Marshall Philhar. Moving on to District 3 Board of Supervisors. Any discussion? No discussion. Let's move to vote. Director Chen.
This is the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement vote for District 3 Board of Supervisors. First rank. Your choices, the Democratic candidates in this race are Mo Jamil, Wendy Ha Chow, Sharon Lai, Edward Navarro, Danny Sauter, Matt Susk. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass in the first round. The roll from the top, Akbar. Sauter. Alioto Pierre. Jamil. Avalos.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Barnes. Sauter. Kalamucci. Sauter. Chan. Lai. Chandler. Sauter. Chen. Sauter. Coles. Sauter. Dorsey. Sauter. Galata.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Gupta. Sauter. Hyken. Sauter. Ho. Sauter. Kim. No endorsement. Lai. Sauter. Mahmood. Sauter. Mar. No endorsement. Win. No endorsement. Philhauer. Sauter. San Girardi. Sauter. Stephanie. No endorsement. 2. Sauter. Tung. Sauter. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Sauter. Cohen. Sauter. Wiener. Sauter. Haney. Abstain. Ting. No endorsement. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 19 for Danny Sauter, 7 for no endorsement, 4 abstaining, 1 for Sharon Lai, 1 for Mo Jamil. Danny Sauter wins majority and has the first rank of the Democratic Party endorsement. May I proceed to rank 2? Rank 2 of the Democratic Party endorsement for Supervisor District 3, starting the roll, Akbar.
No endorsement.
Akbar, no endorsement. Alioto Pierre. Jamil. Avalos. Lai. Barnes. No endorsement. Kalamucci. No endorsement. Chan. Lai. Chandler. No endorsement. Chen. Pass. Coles. Pass. Dorsey. No endorsement. Galata. Lai. Gupta. Lai. Hyken. Lai. Ho. No endorsement. Kim. Lai. Michael Lai. No endorsement. Mahmood. No endorsement. Mar. Lai. Win. Lai. Philhauer. No endorsement. San Girardi. No endorsement. Stephanie. Lai. 2. No endorsement. Tung. No endorsement. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. No endorsement. Cohen. Lai. Wiener.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Haney. No endorsement. Ting. Lai. Going back to the top, Chen, no endorsement. Coles. Director Coles? Abstain. By a vote of 16 for no endorsement, 11 for Sharon Lai, 4 abstaining, 1 for Moja Mill. No endorsement gets majority, and there will be no second rank. Danny Sauer will be sole endorsed.
Congratulations, Danny Sauer. We're moving on to District 5, Board of Supervisors. Any discussion? All right. Thank you, Vice Chair. Director Chen, call the roll.
For District 5 Board of Supervisors, this is the first rank of endorsement for the San Francisco Democratic Party. Your options, registered Democrats in this race, candidates are Scott Jacobs, Autumn Loyan, Bilal Mahmoud, Dean Preston. You may also vote no endorsement, you may vote abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar. Bilal Mahmoud, Aliot Apir. Mahmoud. Avalos.
Dean Preston.
Preston. Barnes. Mahmoud. Kalamuchi. Mahmoud. Chan. Preston. Chandler. Mahmoud. Chen. Mahmoud. Coles. Mahmoud. Dorsey. Mahmoud. Galata. Preston. Gupta. Mahmoud. Hyken. Mahmoud. Ho. Mahmoud. Kim. Preston. Lai. Mahmoud. For Mahmoud. Mar. Preston. Win. Preston. Philhauer. Mahmoud Sanjirardi. Mahmoud Stephanie. Mahmoud 2. Mahmoud Tung. Mahmoud Pelosi. Preston. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Mahmoud Cohen. Mahmoud Wiener. Mahmoud Haney. Abstain. Ting. Preston. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 21 for Bilal Mahmoud, 8 for Dean Preston, 3 abstaining, Bilal Mahmoud gets the first rank of the Democratic Party endorsement. May I proceed to rank 2? Rank 2 of the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement for Board of Supervisors District 5. Your choices are candidates Scott Jacobs, Autumn Loyan, Dean Preston. You may also vote no endorsement, may abstain, and you may pass in the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Aliot Apir. No endorsement. Avalos.
Dean Preston.
Preston. Barnes. No endorsement. Kalamuchi.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chan. Preston. Chandler. Loyan. Autumn Loyan, yes. Chen. No endorsement. Coles. No endorsement. Dorsey. No endorsement. Galata. Preston. Gupta. No endorsement. Hyken. No endorsement. Ho. No endorsement. Kim. Preston. Lai. No endorsement. Mahmoud. No endorsement. Mar. Preston. Win. Preston. Philhauer. No endorsement. Sanjirardi. No endorsement. Stephanie. No endorsement. 2. No endorsement. Tung. No endorsement. Ex officios, Pelosi. Preston. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. No endorsement. Cohen. Abstain. Wiener. No endorsement. Haney. No endorsement. Ting. Preston. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 20 for no endorsement, 8 for Dean Preston, 3 abstaining, 1 for Autumn Loijen. No endorsement gets majority, and Bilal Mahmoud will be the sole endorsed candidate for District 5.
Congratulations, Member Mahmoud. Moving on to the vote for District 7, Board of Supervisors. Any discussion? Vice Chair Heiken. Thank you for being recognized. Supervisor Melgar has been a loyal Democrat since becoming a U.S. citizen in 1995. Seeking refuge from the ongoing war in her native El Salvador, Myrna Melgar deeply understands both the privilege and the duty of voting, and voting in every election. She has voted consistently and consistently blue throughout her entire life. She has knocked doors, she has made calls, she even ran for office a couple times. She was elected to represent District 7 in 2020 and has been doing so diligently for the last 4 years. She's a champion of housing, which I know this party appreciates. She is a champion of transit, which I know this party appreciates, and of public safety, which I know this party appreciates, and most of all of our Democratic Party values. I look forward to supporting her with my sole endorsement, and I encourage my colleagues to do the same. Thank you, Vice Chair Heiken. Anyone else? Any comments? All right, seeing none, let's proceed to the vote. Director Chen.
This is for Supervisor District 7, rank 1 of the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement. Your choices are Matt Basquetto, Myrna Melgar, Edward Yee as candidates. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Calling the roll. Akbar. Basquetto. Alioto Pier. Melgar. Avalos. Melgar. Barnes. Melgar. Kalamucci. Melgar. Chand. Melgar. Chandler.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chen. Melgar. Coles. Basquetto. Dorsey. Melgar. Galata. Melgar. Gupta. Melgar. Heiken. Melgar. Ho. Melgar. Kim. Melgar. Lai. Pass. Mahmoud. Pass. Mar. Melgar. Win. Melgar. Philhauer. No endorsement. San Girardi. Abstain. Stephanie. Melgar. 2. Pichetto. Tung. Pass. Melgar. Pelosi. Melgar. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Melgar. Cohen. Melgar. Wiener. Melgar. Haney. Melgar. Ting. Melgar. Going back to the top. Lai. Abstain. Mahmoud. Abstain. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 22 for Myrna Melgar, 3 for Matt Basquetto, 2 for no endorsement, 5 abstaining, Myrna Melgar wins majority and gets the first rank of the Democratic Party endorsement. Chair Tung, may I proceed to rank 2?
Yes, let's proceed.
Rank 2 of the Supervisor District 7 Democratic Party endorsement. Your choices are Matt Basquetto, Edward Yee. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Calling the roll. Akbar. Basquetto. Alioto Pier. No endorsement, Avalos.
Abstain.
Abstain, Barnes. Pass, Calamucci.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Chan.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Chandler.
Bochetto.
Bochetto, Chen. No endorsement, Coles. Bochetto, Dorsey. Bochetto, Galata.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Gupta.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Hyken. No endorsement, Ho. Bochetto, Kim. No endorsement, Lai. Bochetto, Mahmood. No endorsement, Mar. No endorsement, Win. No endorsement, Philhauer. Bochetto, San Girardi. No endorsement, Stephanie. Abstain, 2. Bochetto, Tong. Pass, Pelosi. No endorsement, Mullen.
Chandler.
Sorry,
no,
Mullen abstain? I'm sorry, I need a moment. Sorry. Continuing, District 7, Rank 2, first round, Kunalakis. Abstain. Ma. Bochetto. Cohen. No endorsement, Wiener. No endorsement, Haney. No endorsement, Ting. No endorsement, starting back to passes, Barnes. No endorsement, Tongue. No endorsement. Let's see, have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 19, no endorsement, 9 for Matt Bochetto, 4 abstaining, no endorsement wins majority, leaving Myrna Melgar as the sole endorsed candidate for District 7.
Congratulations, Supervisor Melgar. Moving on to District 9. Any discussion? Seeing none, Director Chen, please call the roll. I'm sorry, was there discussion? District 9. No discussion, please call the roll.
Sure, this is the Democratic Party endorsement for Board of Supervisors, District 9. The candidates who are Democrats in this race are, oh, there's a lot. Sorry, Julian Bermudez, and I apologize if I mispronounce, Trevor Chandler, Jackie Fielder, Jaime Gutierrez, Roberto Hernandez, Stephen Torres. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar. Chandler. Alioto Pier. Chandler. Avalos.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Barnes. Chandler. Calamucci. Hernandez. Oops, let's do this. Chan. No endorsement, Chandler. Chandler for Chandler, yes. Chen. Chandler. Coles. Chandler. Dorsey. Chandler. Galata.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Gupta. Chandler. Hyken. Hernandez. Ho. Chandler. Kim. No endorsement, Lai. Chandler. Mahmood. Pass. Mar. No endorsement, Win. No endorsement, Philhauer. Chandler. San Girardi. Chandler. Stephanie. Chandler. 2. Chandler. Tongue. Chandler. Ex officios, Pelosi. Abstain, Mullen. Chandler. Kunalakis. Abstain, Ma. Hernandez. Cohen. No endorsement, Wiener. Chandler. Haney. Abstain, Ting. No endorsement. Of all those who, oh wait, there's a pass, sorry. Going back, Mahmood. Abstain. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 17 for Trevor Chandler, 8 for no endorsement, 4 abstaining, 3 for Roberto Hernandez. Trevor Chandler wins majority, 61%, and is endorsed as the rank 1 candidate.
Congratulations, Member Chandler. Moving on to the second rank. Director Chen.
Proceeding to rank 2, your choices for candidates are Julian Bermudez, Jackie Fielder, Jaime Gutierrez, Roberto Hernandez, Steven Torres. You may also vote no endorsement, you may vote abstain, and you may pass in the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar. Hernandez. Alioto here. Hernandez. Avalos.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Barnes. Hernandez. Kawaguchi. Hernandez. Chan. No endorsement. Chandler. Hernandez. Chen. Hernandez. Cole. Hernandez. Dorsey. Hernandez. Galata.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Gupta. Hernandez. Hyken. Hernandez. Ho. Hernandez. Kim. No endorsement. Lai. Hernandez. Mahmoud. Pass. Mar. No endorsement. Win. No endorsement. Philhauer. Hernandez. Sangiardi. Hernandez. Stephanie. Hernandez. Tu. Hernandez. Tung. Roberto Hernandez. Ex officios. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Hernandez. Cohen. No endorsement. No endorsement. Wiener. Hernandez. Haney. No endorsement. Ting. No endorsement. Have all, Mahmoud. Abstain. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 19 for Roberto Hernandez. Sorry, my Spanish is terrible. 9 for no endorsement, 4 abstaining. Roberto Hernandez gets the number 2 rank of the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement.
Congratulations, Roberto Hernandez, for the second rank. Third rank.
Calling the roll, this is Supervisor District 9, rank 3, San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement. Your choices for candidates are Julian Bermudez, Jackie Fielder, Jaime Gutierrez, Steven Torres. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass in the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Alioto here. No endorsement. Avalos.
Jackie Fielder.
Fielder. Barnes.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Kalamuchi.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chan.
Jackie Fielder.
Fielder. Chandler.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chen. No endorsement. Coles.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Dorsey.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Galata.
Jackie Fielder.
Fielder. Oh, wait. Sorry. Coles, you voted no endorsement, correct? Okay. Thank you. Gupta.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Hyken.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Ho.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Kim.
Jackie Fielder.
Fielder. Lai.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Mahmoud. No endorsement. Mar. Fielder. Win.
Jackie Fielder.
Fielder. Philhauer. No endorsement. Sangiardi.
Pass.
Pax. Stephanie. No endorsement. Tu. No endorsement. Tung.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Ex officios. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Cohen. No endorsement. Wiener.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Matt Haney. No endorsement. Ting. Fielder. Have all the, going back to the top, Sangiardi. Torres. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 21 for no endorsement, 7 for Jackie Fielder, 3 abstaining, 1 for Steven Torres. No endorsement wins majority, leaving no third rank for the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement.
Chair, I'd like to rescind my 9-second vote.
All right, this is Member Cohen.
Yes.
Member Cohen, how would you like to amend your vote on the second rank?
On the second right, you would like Hernandez.
Okay, thank you very much. We will amend that.
Without objection.
So I believe then the vote total for round 2 would be, is it 20? 20 for
Correct.
Hernandez?
I'll read the rank 2 vote for District 9 would be amended, 20 for Hernandez, 8 no endorsement, 4 abstaining.
Okay, so for Board of Supervisors District 9, we have a first rank for Trevor Chandler, a second rank for Roberto Hernandez. Thank you very much, members. Moving on. Board of Supervisors District 11. Any discussion? Seeing none. Seeing none. Director Chen, will you call the roll?
This is the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement for Board of Supervisors District 11. The candidates who are registered Democrats in this race are Cheyenne Chen, Adela Chisti, Ernest E.J. Jones, and Michael Lai. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Starting the roll, Akbar. Lai. Eliot Apir. Lai. Avalos. Jones. Barnes. Lai. Kalamuchi. Lai. Chan. Chan. Is it Cheyenne Chan? Chan? Okay. Chandler. Lai. Chen. Lai. Coles. Lai. Dorsey. Lai. Galata. Chen. Gupta. Lai. Hyken. Jones. Ho. Ho. Lai. Kim. No endorsement. Lai. Lai for Lai. Mahmood. Lai. Mar. Chen. Win. Chen. Philhauer. Lai. Sanjirardi. Lai. Stephanie. Lai. Tu. Lai. Tung. Lai. Ex officios. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Lai. Cohen. No endorsement. Wiener. Lai. Haney. Jones. Ting. Chen. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 19 for Michael Lai, 5 for Cheyenne Chen, 3 for Ernest E.J. Jones, 2 for no endorsement, 3 abstaining, Michael Lai wins majority and gets the first rank of the party endorsement.
Congratulations, Member Lai. Moving on to rank number 2.
Rank number 2 for Supervisor District 11. Your choices for candidate are Cheyenne Chen, Adela Chisti, Ernest E.J. Jones. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Calling the roll, Akbar. Jones. Eliot Apir. Jones. Avalos. Jones. Barnes. Pass. Kalamuchi. No endorsement. Chan. Jones. Chandler. No endorsement. Chen. Pass. Coles. No endorsement. Dorsey. No endorsement. Galata. Jones. Gupta. No endorsement. Hyken. Jones. Ho. No endorsement. Kim. Jones. Lai. No endorsement. Mahmood. No endorsement. Mar. Jones. Win. Jones. Philhauer. No endorsement. Sanjirardi. No endorsement. Stephanie. No endorsement. Tu. No endorsement. Tung. No endorsement. Ex officios. Pelosi. Abstain. Mullen. Abstain. Kounalakis. Kounalakis. Abstain. Ma. Jones. Cohen. Jones. Wiener. No endorsement. Haney. Jones. Ting. No endorsement. Going back to the top, Barnes. No endorsement. Chen. Abstain. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By vote of 16 for no endorsement, 12 for Ernest E.J. Jones, 4 abstaining. No endorsement wins majority, and there will be no rank 2 endorsement.
needs a sole endorsement for Michael Lai. Congratulations, Director Lai. The last office that we have for our endorsement vote is for that of the Mayor of San Francisco. I know you guys didn't wait here all night for nothing. So, any discussion among the members? And seeing none, Director Chen, please call the roll.
This is for San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement for mayor. The Democratic Party candidates are London Breed, Keith Friedman, Mark Farrell, Daniel Lurie, Nelson May, Aaron Peskin, Asha Safai, Shahram Shariati, and John Soderstrom. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. I think I got all the candidates, right? Okay. Starting the roll, Akbar.
Breed.
Breed. Eliot Apir. Breed. Avalos.
Aaron Peskin.
Peskin. Barnes.
Mayor Lennon Breed.
Breed. Kalamucci.
Mayor Breed.
Breed. Chan.
Peskin.
Peskin. Chandler.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chen. Breed. Coles. Farrell. Dorsey.
Breed.
Breed. Galata.
Peskin.
Peskin. Gupta. Breed. Hyken. Breed. Ho.
Mayor Breed.
Breed. Kim.
Breed.
Breed. Lai.
Breed.
Breed. Mahmood. Breed. Mar. Peskin. Win. Peskin. Philhauer.
London Breed.
Breed. Sanjirardi.
Breed.
Breed. Stephanie.
Breed.
Breed. Two. Farrell. Tung.
Breed.
Breed. Pelosi.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Mullen.
Mayor Breed.
Breed. Kunalakis.
Breed.
Breed. Ma.
Breed.
Breed. Cohen.
Breed.
Breed. Wiener.
Breed.
Breed. Haney. Abstain. Ting. Peskin. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 21 for London Breed, 6 for Aaron Peskin, 2 no endorsement, and 2 for Mark Farrell, with 1 abstaining. London Breed wins majority and gets the rank 1 endorsement of the party. May I call the second rank?
Yes, call the second rank.
Rank 2 for mayor for the San Francisco Democratic Party endorsement. The candidates are, let's see, Mark Farrell, Keith Friedman, Nelson May, Shahram Shariati, John Soderstrom, Daniel Lurie, Aaron Peskin, Asha Safai. I really hope I didn't miss anyone. Did I miss anybody? Okay. You may also vote no endorsement, you may abstain, and you may pass on the first round. Again, rank 2, San Francisco Board of Supervisors, rank 2 for the mayor of San Francisco. Calling the roll. Akbar.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Eliot Apir. No endorsement. Avalos.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Barnes. Pass. Kalamucci.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chan.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chandler.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Chen. No endorsement. Coles. Pass. Dorsey.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Galata.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Gupta.
Farrell.
Farrell. Hyken.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Ho.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Kim.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Lai.
Pass.
Pass. Mahmood. Pass. Mar.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Win.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Philhauer.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Sanjirardi.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Stephanie.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Two.
Farrell.
Farrell. Tung.
Pass.
Pass. Pelosi.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Mullen.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Kunalakis. Lurie. Ma. Safai. Cohen. No endorsement. Wiener.
No endorsement.
No endorsement. Haney.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Ting. No endorsement. Going back to the top, Barnes.
No endorsement.
No endorsement, Coles. Farrell. Lai. Safai. Mahmood. No endorsement. Tung. Lurie. Have all those who wish to vote voted?
Member, Director Coles would like to change.
Director Coles, how would you like to vote? I'm taking your vote for rank 2 from Farrell to Lurie. Okay. Right. Have all those who wish to vote voted? By a vote of 25 for no endorsement, 3 for Daniel Lurie, 2 for Mark Farrell, 2 for Asha Safai, none abstaining. No endorsement wins majority, and there will be no rank 2 endorsement for mayor.
Congratulations, Mayor London Breed, for the sole endorsement from the San Francisco Democratic Party. I'm sorry, Director Chen, Vice Chair Barnes would like to change her vote in the District 11 second round to E.J. Jones.
So, District 11, rank 2 vote. I have you entered Member Barnes as no endorsement. You would like to change that to E.J. Jones. That does not change the outcome, and I will record that.
Thank you.
And the tally for rank 2 will now be 15 for no endorsement, 13 for Ernest E.J. Jones, 4 abstaining.
Thank you. We have, just a moment, any new business? No new business. I'm sorry, new business. Member Office.
So we had a mayoral candidate forum, which I thought was an excellent event that we all put on together. We had
Thank you. We had a mayoral forum in June that was very successful. And we have a very important race that we shouldn't overlook in San Francisco, and that is the race for district attorney. A lot of the work that we have been doing is looking at public safety and law enforcement. And given the gravity that we've given to public safety, I think it makes a lot of sense that we are consistent with our work to actually have a forum where we can review the record of the current district attorney and candidates who would like to have a shot at that seat. We just had a change in our candidacy for the president, and one of the things that was very inspiring by Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, is that she wants to earn her nomination. She's done an outstanding job already these past 4 days or 3 days, and I think it makes sense that people who are running for office, especially in public safety, earn it. And I think there could be no better way for someone to earn it than to appear before a Democratic Party candidate forum. So I'd like to propose that that's something we do for new business. It would be great to be able to do before our endorsement meeting, which will happen in, I guess, the 3rd or 4th week of August. So it's not a lot of time, and we'd like to propose that we do that as a body.
So that will be new business for the August meeting. We will make a note of it, and there's a motion to adjourn by Member Wiener, as is, has been our, there's a second, has been our habit in the last several years to adjourn in memoriam. I'm sorry, let me do this here. Are there any in memoriams? Okay. Member Lott, Director Lott.
Roseanne Harris.
Use the mic, please.
Memoriam of Roseanne Harris. from District 11 in the Excelsior.
Okay, would you like to say who she is and why she's important?
That'd be one down here, so.
No, say it.
I can say who she is.
Yeah.
Say it because it's important.
Roseanne Harris was.
No, use the microphone, please.
Roseanne Harris was a beloved member of the District 11 and the Excelsior community. She has given decades of her life to helping community members open up our parks and have activities for young people. She was loved by everyone across the district and was one of the biggest boosters that District 11 and the Excelsior District has ever had. We are deeply saddened to see her pass because we thought her vitality would go on forever. She's also known as the cat lady. She would take in so many cats over the years, and she always wore a cat sweater everywhere she goes. So if it was like Christmas celebration, she'd have a Christmas sweater with a cat on it. I'm really saddened, was really sad to hear her passing, and there's so many people who are grieving all across District 11 and the Excelsior. She will be missed greatly. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Avalos. And I have been to many an Ingleside captain's meeting with Roseanne there, talking about her rotary phone, because she only had a landline and never had a cell phone. Yes. Member Chan.
I would like to have an in memoriam because we, in the Mission, had another gun violence death earlier today at 16th and Mission. We don't yet know the name of the person, but that doesn't make them any less worthy of being recognized. Gun violence is an epidemic in this country, and it was just as tragic that it happened just shortly before this meeting. So wanted to recognize the person that passed from gun violence today at the 16th Street BART station.
Thank you, Member Chan. Any other in memoriams? So I would like to take a moment to adjourn our meeting tonight in memory of Rebecca Taylor, who was the chair of the San Diego County Democratic Party. Becca was 40 years old when she was fatally injured in a motorcycle accident when she was hit from behind. Her parents and her siblings were with her in the hospital when she passed. Becca was voted into the role as party chair last January after serving as acting chair for nearly a year, leading 70 members of the San Diego Democratic Party. She was a veteran of the U.S. Navy, a union organizer, an advocate for victims of sexual assault, a volunteer finding resources for asylum seekers, and a proud member of the LGBTQ+ community. Her death has left a gaping hole in the hearts of Democrats in San Diego, and as acting chair Kyle Krell Frolander wrote, "We will treasure her warm smile, open spirit, and readiness to take action for a just cause." Let us in San Francisco, as Democrats, offer our condolences to our brothers and sisters in San Diego and also adjourn in her memory. With that, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.